Okay, hello there. After these special moments, and I'm sorry for the swearing I just done, while extortions and damages and hosting situations hit around, about to making certain classes of maneuver, the same this all over and still making up and fortune and seeking the way to they do to me, they says. We are in a very problem and we are in a very situation, but we are still forwarding. I apologize, forgive me please. Which is not easy really. I shouldn't ever have this class of terms at my mouth. Not for the qualification which pretends to be offense, pretends to play government and rights for, but actually for the reality of who I am and who we are. I don't mean to be anybody else but me, myself, and I don't mean to do nothing else but what I naturally am for. And the further this, I still have the same problems and situations. So, for the reason of this all character and conditionings and citing and isolating and prohibiting me to reaching out sources and possibilities and keeps and kept on making the same thing, the same ones all over here. And further that, I ask please to your honors in International Court of Justice, Dolman and the killer, which is not like the English word. This dialect and the last name is Belgian Presidents. So ask please about Danny Kyle. Please, if you can check around what the situations around the United Nations, because of we just went through certain problems around. And it is really serious. There were wounded people, there were attemptings, there were a disaster all around, and I am worried for wanted to destroying and kidnapping US, Europe states, and Israel and Russia's, even China's, Japan's, Malaysia's, and Australia's, and even South Africans, responsible for government, and like I knew certain responsible of United Nations with others were kidnapped, but they are okay now. Ask you please if you can establish as you already are with protection, and let's see what do we do with this. And thank you really so much for the whole efforts you've been giving, and I'm so sorry for this all, and understanding that I am who I am, the still swearing at my mouth. I'm so sorry. The same to you, Your Honor's Edmund. I hope you to be okay. Your Honor, Haylene, I bless you so much. Kevin, Iceland, I bless you so much, and I hope you to be okay. And ask you please with a SELEC, if you can check around. And protection, please ask you. We have a very pain all around. And I hope we can do much further than we already could ever making as best we have. I bless you so much, you all, and I bless you, Justice Bodies, and at the petition of Mr.Presidents, Barack Obama, S.PEREZ, E.RIVLIN, and Mr.'s Vice Presidents, and at the head, Biden, for I to keep some extra about this day. I am for a couple of hours, just woke up. I'm not sure this is gonna be so great, but let's try. You understand what is biology, while the rest and the situation of untrained and the rest that I don't want to excuse myself is unjustifiable for the reason of we understand I am who I am, but further that biology is biology, is exactly that, and the reality is okay. Let's try for something. So, at this May, that I know is 10th, 2015, already for about 1100, I'm gonna try for this. Something ting chwed mewn fan, Eng skerret sydd on laf me Iantashnayan Khanset von Spoatsevish Koerat Philistine Khansesh Sayan Vir Talit Thomse Vonnereman Selfasnayan Sotu Valachatsis Ninsa Vonneyevalakseam Iantale Shiorapse Vonmaelan Sellera Voransi Harchatsam Nethatsinli Vailenchi. This is already registered, and it's a very special, beautiful song. And yes, something which is nice to keep in for what it means at the reality of the days while we walk at the path of life. Much of times, a lot of things we just didn't ask were kind of dropping our tears all around where we walked. And the tears became prayers, and much of times we just walked with no other but walking and forwarding in life. But even though much of times carrying a very weight that even were not easy to carry, and the situations to simply watching some others to just dropping away to forgetting because of nothing else could be done about it. Much of times carrying were also a duty that we had to do until find out the place to rest, and at destination we to check the right as patrimony and the whole that we ever were keeping, and the whole that we ever were understanding or misunderstanding, and how to proceed from that moment to making the right balance of life. And it's a very beautiful song, and I will ever advise, if you have a moment to, really worth it. And a little bit more with this. Givot lech matechid ishvat masevach lachim ad mesevia ad kesh. Rechal kiviot levasevesh kop levachmatz and mesechlim besvosu. So suddenly, I know it's been some times, but there's something on my mind. Just see, I haven't been the same since that cold November day. We say we need the space, and we said, but only found was an empty place. And the only things I've learned is that I need you desperately. So here I am, sorry, and can you please tell me where do broken hearts go? Can't they find their way home? Back to the open arms for a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, one day always love you. I look in your eyes, and I know that you still care for me. And now that I'm here with you, I'm sorry for this, it's badly weird. But I didn't want to get this. I didn't want to trap the inspirational moment or the most of the emotional, and I'm sorry. I'm frustrating a lot of people with this. I'm so sorry, forgive me. So I can say from my life, I'll never let you go. I eyes, and I know that you still care. Where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? But to the open arms for a love that's waiting there, and it's the man that loves you, one day always love you. I look in your eyes, and I know that you still care for me. You still care for me. And I'm sorry, a little failing. Like I told you, it's really early for my voice. Dus lekker makkelijk gaat maar ding. And suddenly is the thing, and I bless you all there. And with this, a little bit more. Givot lech mat sechish katech lechacham. Yimot levasef emat. And somebody were asking just a little bit. And this is not a goodbye, not at all. And the saying. I'll always love you. And I'm sorry, a little failing again. Welkom mensen, dat leggen de skatani aan mijn mes. Dit is wel ik die recht maar leggen met 6 woorden weg leg niet van maar pladi. And that's supposed to be being a lie, and I never done this. But okay. Welkom maar plech die skat leg machla, was met 6 woorden les. Welkom maar anavim. Skell thinglich gleit sever am nights verlatski. Betle met sechlachim. Schlethen zeilig hier en feierkeit zawadskisch laifsisen nicht mafkolepsis. Boedlesser ratses lensvidele meinheit weits alot gelech, während dem Bäume das Nellat solli atkilis gatsitho etkis. Maar dat zelfdeles boberleid aan tap die likteres katla maklech nies. Of een bevoordelekt is koorlijn, voorlijn aan het tuin, het liksier, maar ooit. Befleggen met leggen genie. En het is vallen befleggen die, het is pas seba, kimon blen. And suddenly, simultaneously, they see on all lakis beremotsu nagilis Bethlehem Esef at Matzep Shmoy just a little bit down. Oh. Bless you there. Spikes, March 10th, this is Sunday, until I know, if I am not mistaken. And 2015, already about noon, here in Buenos Aires, A.M.BLANCO REDEMI. A.M.BLANCO REDEMI. ICH-ICC-JUSTICE from Buenos Aires. Bless you all so much. Shut up.